Hey, yo, check this out. We got a real great service provided for you right now. If you're a serious artist looking to perfect your craft, get your music out there in front of millions and millions of views, then look no further than right here. Hip Hop News Uncensored, Raw Hip Hop News, and the Uncensored True podcasts are now running specials to promote your product. If you're serious about promoting your product on YouTube, email me right here at dlsmediainc1@gmail.com or my brother OGod at hiphopun.com for further information. If you're serious about your craft, very affordable pricing. Let's go. Wait no further. Look into it right now. Emails in the description box. Hit us up. You already know.
Post-game Uncensored True podcast episode 63. Crazy ass week, man. We want to talk about what was going to talk about again and shit?
Nah, this is what we're going to talk about, man. And this conversation provided you by Raw Papers and the Most High, you know what I mean? If you want to get your stuff on the right way, get right with green, do it in Raw Papers. Y'all hear that, Raw Paper? We need that motherfucking endorsement deal.
Yes, sir.
But we wanted to talk today about getting out your own fucking way, oh God. I mean, we had a dope show, and we'll get to the podcast, but we were talking in our pre-production about just motherfuckers that get in their own way. We got right. Friends, we got family that really got a lot of talent and got amazing abilities, but because they got their own block in their own head, they're in their own way, they can't get over these hurdles. Now, me and my brothers back in the day, we were really grinding toward a goal. And my brother and I, we really used to have this conversation of how we just needed to get out of our own way.
Right.
And what that means is, for the people that don't understand what getting out of your own way is just stop having negative fucking mindset. Stop saying you can't. Mm-hmm. Stop putting yourself in a position mentally, excuse me for a second.
Yes, sir.
Putting yourself in a position mentally where you're defeating yourself before the game even starts.
Damn.
You understand what I'm saying? You're defeating yourself before the game even starts. I can't, I won't. They won't let me, this, that, the third. Okay, well, if you think it and you speak it into reality, so it be. It's your reality. You won't. You can't. You won't. You won't be able to.
Right.
So you just got to get out of that mindset and get out of your own way and your own negative way of thinking, understanding that we're all programmed out here. We all have a way of thinking for a reason, and looking ourselves in the mirror and understanding that maybe sometimes that needs to be changed. Oh, God, what's your thoughts on that?
I mean, you got certain type of people, in this world. You got certain people who, the entrepreneur who we are, and other people are going to be watching this, they got a certain way of thinking, and that's the way they got to where they got. So instead of them, when they set out to do something, they set out a goal, instead of them making every excuse, and like you just said, oh, this might happen, and this might happen. See, that, pause gets us hard. Pause. You know what I mean? As an entrepreneur, you know what I mean? Because we love the challenge. But you see the people who are scared to fail, and I don't want to put a label on them or anything, though they're going to, give you every excuse. You were telling about a brother you was trying to contract some work and give him an idea how he could really make some money with his talent. And the brother kind of made every, excuse, what could go wrong, how the competition is thick, how, pretty much, you can't do it, pretty much say, I can't do it, I won't do it. But we was also talking about, when we got into the hip-hop commentary game, something that's a lot of people doing, oversaturated. I mean, it's probably, me and my man Darren did research, like 4,000, I think, or more hip-hop, blogs/channels, but that didn't deter us. Hot New Hip Hop, Vlad TV, Breakfast Club, any of these bigger XXL media outlets didn't deter us from doing what we got to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So we could have, said, oh, we don't got a computer. Oh, we don't know how to edit. Oh, we don't know how to market. We don't know how to do this. But no, we learned how to do them things, and we stood up to the challenge, and we are what we are today. So you gotta, like you said, a lot of people shoot down their shit before they even, and get started to make the first dollar in business. They shoot their dreams down and wonder why they continue to go punch a clock for another entrepreneur who knocked down doors and doing what we're talking about right now.
It's them not really understanding what their dream is completely all about. Them not having a true understanding of what that is. If God gives you the ability to work with your hands, and you only find one way to work with your hands, and you're given a limit to what your real ability is.
Mm-hmm.
If you have a platform where you have a voice, for example, you can sing, you can speak, whatever, and you just gear that toward one thing, and you leave it toward one area, then you leave yourself so much room to fail. And if not acknowledging the fact that your one dream in this one area may not be the dream set and destined for you, and not using that talent that you have to gear it toward other directions. And I'll give you an example of that. I'm a singer. I love singing. Singing's in my heart and my soul. R&B is what I do. You know what I'm saying? But I also have a voice. I also have something to say. So when you started this Hip Hop News Uncensored and you started having me on to speak, we started doing well. We seen it. We were here. We were there. People remember the humble beginnings.
Right.
You know what I mean? You said, hey, man, I think that we should kind of start this podcast going, we didn't even call it a fucking podcast. We should start this thing going over as me and you doing our thing. It's a vile hip-hop revolution. Word, let's do our thing. Baba, that's dope. You had your thing. You had a situation you had to deal with. Like, we all have hurdles in business that we deal with.
Yes.
And I had a decision to make. Now, one thing that people may not know about us, and this is a dope thing that we do right here because this gives you a little bit more of a perspective of us personally, neither one of us are real people that like to be in the gossip, like to be in motherfuckers' business. We stay to ourselves. We do our thing.
Right.
We take care of our family low profile dudes. We do what we do. Mm-hmm. But you have to be involved. When you want to be great at something and you want to use your talent, sometimes you have to get in uncomfortable waters and do things that you don't want to do in order to benefit yourself. See, motherfuckers do what they're not supposed to, or what they don't want to do.
Don't make me compromise, though, but go ahead.
Exactly.
Just want to put that in there.
But see, people compromise, and I'm going to tell you why. Great fucking statement on my... They compromise because a lot of people will go ahead and sit there and sacrifice a lot of things for another motherfucker. If somebody got to work overtime, or they'll take away time for them kids, they'll take away time from their family, they'll not go on vacation because this boss needs it. But you won't sacrifice and say, hey, maybe my dream isn't this. Maybe I should be doing this a different way. And maybe it's not comfortable for me, but I'll learn it to benefit myself. I'll compromise my own ego, my own fears, my own self-pity to really make this work and use my talents to elevate me to where I have to go. To make a long story short, neither one of us really wanted to get behind a fucking camera and talk like this, but the talent behind it, we understood the game, we love what we do. Why not go out here and be the best at it and learn it completely? People are afraid to be CEOs, like you said, and then we had this place. And some people really had to look in the mirror. A lot of people are calling themselves CEOs. A lot of people have corporations put behind their name, but do they even know the work ethic that it takes to put the work in? Do they even have it inside of them?
Let's be clear.
To do it?
I mean, anybody can just go start a business or something that say they got a business, but for you to be successful in that business and to go through the ups and downs and be able to bring on, because really it's supposed to, sustain itself, but then sustain other people. So we're putting ourselves in position so that we can help other people. So that you can bring on employees. You may be able to help a family member who may be, a proficient in, social. They may be already doing the social media shit. They may be already scrolling and doing it. So why not get paid to do it? So now we provide, with our talents, it replicates now when we can bring on now employees and employ people. And that's how corporations are built. It starts with that family unit. Everybody want to talk about all this big stuff. It starts with the family. The family, becomes a business. Then, the corporation or whatever. And then we keep doing, more. I don't really like that word too much. It just is what it is. It got a lot of negative connotations on it. People hear that.
Corporation,
they get scared. Yeah.
Who gets scared of that? Motherfuckers who don't succeed.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you why. Because the words that you talk about, the things that you be about, you bring about. So the motherfuckers that are, who's going to be in a situation where they have an abundance of money complaining about a corporation? Who?
Right.
You are, if you're the fucking, you hear Dame Dash or any of these tycoons or these CEOs complaining about corporations? No, they don't complain about their own. They complain about ones that try to control blah, 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 blah. But outside of their complaining, they do something to change the game and they create their own. See, too many motherfuckers complain, man. And that's something that we got to get off of. They want to talk and they want to whine about what's not being done, what's not going on, instead of just trying to find a solution to do on their own. Because it's harder to do for yourself. It's harder to hop hurdles. It's hard to be knocked down and get the fuck back up. That's not easy to do. It goes against your ego. It goes against your discipline.
Right.
You know what I mean? And people ain't really built for it. But they'd rather throw it under excuse.
Yeah, a lot of people don't have the discipline to do anything on their own. A lot of people that talk, they gotta go. And again, you gotta understand what we're saying. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to clown anybody that has to work. You gotta do what you gotta do for the meantime. But it's just like it's a reason why. They have to get this schedule for them. The boss gives them the schedule. They gotta work this schedule. You're limited. Mm-hmm. The entrepreneur, we think unlimited. We say, okay, we wake up today, we could do this, we could do that. We that's just the way our mind is programmed To whereas on a job, I'm gonna make 500 a week. I'm gonna put this hours in, and you're okay with that. I'm not okay with that. I'm okay with saying the sky's the limit. Shit, we may make 50,000 this month. We may make 100,000 this month. You know what I mean? We may make 150,000 this month. This is shit I'm trying to talk about. Not this. Oh, we're gonna make $300 a week. What the fuck? Like, you know what I mean? So it's just like, were you gonna complain and be at the bottom, or shut the fuck up and use that energy to go to the top and build your own shit? That's where I'm at with it.
Moral of the story, man. Little words of motivation. The post podcast, episode 62. Get out your own fucking way, man. We want to see you win. We want to see everyone out here that got a dream, that got a goal, win. You know what I mean? This ain't nothing to knock on anybody. Just get out your own way and let's win.
Nike, just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it. Just get up and do it. If you're thinking about, starting something, do it. Now be responsible, because you also talked about before, people will hold on to some dream for too long. Mm-hmm. People who still trying to, do stuff when it's already dead. You got to know, obviously, when they get the fuck out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Or you can end up destroying yourself and bringing other people down. But the best way I could say is just jump in and do it. You know what I mean? And learn as you go.
Do me a favor, family. Hit the link in the description box. Purchase your very own New Era Viral Hip Hop News hat. Like I said, the link will be in the description box right now. Don't wait. Don't miss out. Grab the hottest thing popping right now. The Viral Hip Hop News hats available in the link in the description box. Grab yours right now.